Hey there, filthy animals, Mr. Nerdy back with another episode of Bullshit here on the GTM Show channel. Today, we're checking out something by way of viewer request. One of you guys wrote to us a few times, actually, asking to see this on the show. So we ran out, grabbed it, and shout outs to, I believe it's Experienced Gamer, for requesting this on Bullshit. This is the Nongshim hot and spicy flavor soup. So take all that in. This is the package you're looking for if you're looking for this in stores. I thought we did this already, but when I went back and I checked the playlist, turns out that we hadn't. So, yeah. Alright, this has got 3 minutes in the microwave, and on the back, there's 2 different ways to cook this. There's the microwave one, where you completely rip the lid off, you add the soup base, you pour room temperature water up to the fill line on the inside of the bowl, and then you microwave it for 3 to 4 minutes, and then stir and eat. Then they got cooking directions for hot water, which some people, it's like old custom way to make ramen noodles. Open lid halfway, add the soup base, and then you pour hot water up to the inside line, and then you have to close the lid back up again, and you let it sit for 3 to 4 minutes, stir well, and serve. That usually on these kind of store shelf type of deals here, it doesn't work so well. To get any kind of a seal on the top, and even shoddy at that, is to put like a plate or something flat and heavy on top so that it steams if you're going to do the hot water thing that way. So we're just going to do 3 to 4 minutes in the microwave and see what we have. Speaking of what we have, let's tear this open and look and see what we've got inside. Okay, we got a bowl wrapped in plastic. That's pretty typical. Oh, is there already a hole here? Alright, making it easy for us. Don't even have to get anything to cut it open with. Here's the top. Here's what you're going to see with the instructions going on right there. Alright. So we're doing it in the microwave so we can completely remove this lid and get rid of it. And inside there's our soup base, and we're dealing with, I can already feel it, it's powder. Sometimes with Nongshim you'll get like 2 or 3 pouches of different items. Inside, here we go, we got the round noodle, wafer, pallet, cake, whatever you want to call it. This is interesting. Look at these. There's like all kinds of stuff in the bottom, but what the hell is that? I've never seen one of those before. And there's a few of those in here. Who knows, man, it's an onion maybe that's going to break down, become something else. I have no clue. So right away, we can put the soup base in before we even go add in the water. They said we could do that. I'm going to dump that in there. And you can see, there's a fill line right in there. That's where you put the water to. So I really don't understand where people want to put in the comment section that I didn't add enough water, or I added too much water, and that's that. Like, those people are fucking idiots. There's a goddamn line. I'm going to go add water and microwave this for 3 to 4 minutes, and then we're going to come back. Stick around. Alright guys, we're back. We've got our Nongshim's bowl noodle soup. This is the hot and spicy flavor as requested by one of you guys. And looking on the picture here, it looks like there's shrimp floating in there. Obviously this isn't a seafood flavor, but it still has me wondering, because here's that thing again. Now it's like plumped up, and I still don't know what the hell is that spiral thing right there. I have no idea what that is. It keeps falling off. But I showed it to you before it went in. And I don't know, is that supposed to replicate like a rolled up shrimp? Or is that some sort of vegetable? No idea. I've never seen one of those in any dish ever. Really can't tilt this to show you, but it's kind of like a dark orange color. Still very soupy, very brothy. This is supposed to be like that in particular. Still cooling off. You can probably see like lots of steam coming up. The noodles appear to be cooked very well. Just upon stirring it, it doesn't feel like they're like undercooked. They don't seem mushy and overcooked at all as I'm stirring this. I don't see them like coming apart, anything like that. They're holding up, but yet a nice soft texture. The vegetable content on this, it's low. Every once in a while you see a carrot pass, You might see what appears to be parsley, maybe some sort of, I don't know, scallion maybe. It does have like a peppery kind of scent that you'd normally associate with all of these like cup noodle or noodle bowls that you get off the store shelf that are supposed to be hot and spicy. They all seem to have the exact same kind of scent aroma coming off of them. Alright, get some of these noodles on the hook here and give a snap at this and see exactly how hot and spicy is this. Is it just like all the other ones that usually have you like breaking out in a sweat after one bite? Let's find out. Now right off the bat, I'm going to say, is the texture on the noodles there? We did let this run the entire 4 minutes. Remember it said 3 to 4 minutes. We almost put it in there for 3.5, let it run for 4, the full time, just to see what the breakdown on the noodle was going to be. And at 4 minutes, these are perfect. And just on the texture and consistency of these noodles right now, I could do 3 minutes too. But even at an extra minute in the microwave of all things, it did very well. Flavor wise there, which is pretty much how you're supposed to be doing this, not with a fork, maybe with chopsticks. A lot of people use forks nowadays though, but like when you pick it up, like whatever broth drains off and whatever's left on the noodle, that's the flavor you're supposed to be getting. The tipping it up and drinking the broth stuff, you're not supposed to do that. We do it just to get a little more like a better flavor of the broth itself. Since we are doing a review, we do that. Typically, in a restaurant, you would not be doing that. We have another snap at this and get a little bit more of the flavor with the noodle and everything going on. And then we are going to sip the broth. Here we go. Oh, and that spirally thing, that shrimp looking thing, whatever that is. Let's see what that is. I think that's a mushroom. It had all the texture of a sliced mushroom. Not bad. And I got a bit more of the spice because that was able to absorb up some of the broth. This does have a little heat on it. Right now, maybe I might have like a little bit of sweat on the top of my head. My mouth isn't scalding yet. One more snap at the noodles. Right now, without sipping the broth, I'm going to say it's not hot and spicy. This is more like spicy, not hot. Alright, now we're going to go in for the broth by itself. Alright, now hot wants to come to play on just the broth alone. So the noodles and everything else in here, it's cutting it back some and leaving you the spice. Tons of flavor in this. Not that you can like pick out and distinguish the vegetables that are in here, but definitely the broth. Everything is absorbing up this broth and it's coming off real nice. Nice and peppery. And it's not really a sweet pepper either. It's the kind of pepper that has a sting on it. Like if you were making a hot sauce and you were like all about the heat, that kind of pepper, usually the people that are looking for flavor are looking for the sweet ones or the fruity ones. You're not going to find that here. And of course you got other spices going on with the broth, not just pepper. You know, you're also going to have like spices like paprika, ginger, whatnot that are adding and making it this flavor and giving it like the exotic flair. But with all that being said, I can pretty much say that about all of these microwavable hot and spicy deals. They come in a little plastic bowl, various companies. We've had lots of them on the show. I've had plenty of these things since the 70s and 80s myself. So for me, it's kind of meh. You know, I've had it 1,000 times. So with that being said, obviously I bought this before again and again. So I can't put it up there with 5 because there's like nothing spectacular here. But yeah, I am a repeat offender. So solid 4 out of 5. Alright, so there you have it. Another viewer request in the books. Nongshim bowl noodle soup, hot and spicy flavor. Give it a try. I'm Mr. Dirty. This is the GTM Show channel. Bullshit episode. So don't forget, you can buy Knucklehead shirts and hoodies down in the description. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at TheRealMrDirty. And as always, get out of here. Go have a day.